Should we just start then, or? Okay. All right, so thank you everyone for coming to our closing ceremony for HackOR. And thank you everyone for being at the HackOR closing ceremony, whether you are watching this live right now with us or, as a recording on our YouTube channel. And, just really appreciate everyone showing up. This is our first year of doing this event and really appreciate everyone's enthusiasm and just passion in this project overall. And without further ado, I think we will be starting this closing ceremony right now. Yeah. So first of all, before we begin, I just want to tell everyone that, many of you worked very hard and spent a lot of time over the past 48 hours, even throughout the whole 48 hours on this hackathon, and maybe even pulled a lot of all-nighters. So to make this short and simple, we'll try to keep this closing ceremony pretty short and around 20 minutes long. So you all can just watch and celebrate with us, and then, hopefully go to sleep or do work and whatever. So really appreciate this, and yeah. So some key points that we will be going over during our closing ceremony is, first of all, some hackathon highlights. Since this is our premiere year of HackOR, we want to tell you all how we did this year as a whole. And then we will be giving some quick shout outs and mentions to the sponsors, partners, and workshop representatives, and mentors and judges in this hackathon. Then we will announce the category prize winners, and finally, all of our HackOR finalists and the winners of HackOR. And lastly, we will go over hackathon prizes and how everyone can stay tuned to receive HackOR swag from us. Yeah. So first of all, how did HackOR do this year? So during the opening ceremony, we told everyone that we have over 600 signups. But how did these 600 people do? Well, let's find out. So out of the 600 people that register for HackOR, we have 60 plus project submissions. And that's a lot because, it takes a lot of time to do these projects. And we have over 400 competition participants in our Discord. And we also have, for the conference attendees, out of the 600, 200 of them are conference attendees. Is Luke frozen? Oh, yeah. And then out of all of our workshops, we have 28 hours worth of workshops and events, and most of them are watchable through our YouTube channel. So if you missed any of them because you were busy hacking or you have some time conflicts, you can go back to watch them on our channel. And lastly, we want to thank all of our sponsors and partners for making this event possible. So our sponsors garnered up more than $8,000 worth of prizes, and the sponsors including Wolfram, MongoDB, HackOR, CockroachDB, NVIDIA, and Elastic. And our partners include GatherTown, the Technology Association of Oregon, and Design Buddies. So a huge thank you to all of you for making this possible, and a huge thank you to our judges, mentors, and our workshop leads. So now we'll be going over the category and prize winners. Our first hackathon prize is the Best Beginner Hack. And this is always the hack that's usually the hardest, even though it says it's the Best Beginner Hack, because the first hackathon you attend, it's always pretty difficult to come up with a project for that, especially a working project. But we have many submissions for this Best Beginner Hack category. And even though we can only choose one winner, we want to thank all of you for just creating project as a beginner. Because as a beginner, the fact that you managed to finish something over 48 hours is an admirable feat. And the winner of our Best Beginner Hack will be School Nerd. So School Nerd is a very smart and easy classroom management system, and is created by two individuals who are actually middle schoolers, which is something that surprised us later on when we actually found out it won and went back to find a little bit about this project. So congrats to Ishan and Manu, and thank you for winning and creating this project. And thank you for everyone for submitting to this hack overall.
Then for the best social good hack, the prize sponsored by NVIDIA, um, you will get a developer kit for NVIDIA Jetson Nano platform. That's cool. And the next slide would be good. Thank you. uh, the winner of this was the tiredness detection in online learning, which was a cool ML project to figure out when students are tired. And thank you to Kirk, Demonpreet, Pickles, and Jessica.
And our next winner is the best implementation and potential for growth hack. And this hack is given to the project with the best implementation and potential for growth, built with both functionality and scalability in mind. And the winner for this hack is Planet Warrior. And Planet Warrior is a web app that aims to create a future in which nature's wild heart still beats strong through the healthy wildlife and magnificent landscapes, while our cities strengthened by harmony with nature. And this web app is deployable, so everyone can go and sort of test it out. And what we found really surprising is both in the execution of this web app and its neat sort of features. So thank you to Winston, Mary, Christy, and Chi for winning this project.
For the best UI UX with code, this prize sponsored by Elastic, so you'll get an Elastic swag bag and a 3D pen, which is pretty cool. And this is for projects that have both a really pretty UI and good user experience, and have like code. It's backed by code, not just in Figma. And for this, we chose Gibberish, which is a really cool game where you have to it's like Scrabble, but you pick words that don't exist. So you have to pick words that look like English words, and it's backed by like ML. So that's cool. So congratulations to the winners of this category. It was a beautiful app. We all loved it. Oops. Joy, are you taking this one?
Does our judge for this, Luke, want to take over this?
Yeah. I can take a shot at it. Yeah. So for the best UI and UX with no code, it's more or less the same thing as you just saw, but instead of being based on a project that's more or less like ready to go right out of the box, this is about stuff that's usually more based in just sort of Figma. It's not coded yet. And for this category, we chose Study Buddy, which is an app targeted towards the individual and their personal goals and focus. It was a really good UI on this one.
No, do you want to go? Yeah.
Sure. For the best humor hack, we had a lot of trouble deciding this. It actually came out as a tie. So we had to decide between two really good projects with the coin flip for like the funniest app. So the one that won this was Doggoscopes, which you can read description there, but do you have a dog? Do you have an urgent need to know your dog's horoscope? Then Doggoscopes is the Android app for you. And the art is amazing. Like we loved it. It's a good app. It's a good job, Corey and Maggie.
It should have won the UI UX hack.
True.
But yeah. Yes. But going off the coin flip, the person that lost the coin flip, rather the team, don't worry too much about it because hint, hint, you are actually a finalist. So, don't worry about your fate being decided on a coin flip because you did end up winning another hack.
That's right.
You don't know who you are. Yeah. So our next our next category prize is the best use of CockroachDB. And this hack is sponsored by the Cockroach Labs, and it's given to the team with the best project created using Cockroach Labs database technology. And without further ado, the winner for this is Sundial. So Sundial is an app that plans out yoga sequences to their Sun Hacks team, the lovely ladies. And we are all very passionate about, the team is very passionate about mental health and wellness, and together build Sundial. What we really love about this project is its passion in the completeness, as well as how they utilize the database to create, this working prototype of project. So thank you, congratulations to Yvonne, Jen, Iana, and Rachel for winning this project. Yeah. And our next hack is the best use of MongoDB Atlas. And this is a very similar project, very similar category were given to the team who created the best project using MongoDB in the process. And the winner for this is the Minerva Music app. And the topic for the Minerva Music app is that the music industry went under for performers during the pandemic. And the team wanted to contribute a social good and create something that gives power to the artist, but on an easily listening format for the listener. Something that we liked is that although this app took a very aesthetic approach to building this application, they also didn't forget to incorporate the database as well to create something that is also functionable and usable. So congratulations to the team of the Minerva Music app, which includes Michelle, Asa, and Gabrielle.
For the best AR/VR project powered by HackOR, you will receive a $50 Amazon gift card, 3 months free HackOR Business 2 access, and your project will be featured on HackOR's inspiration page. These apps were built with the HackOR platform. So the winner of this was COVID Clarified, which is an information source for COVID-19. It had lots of pretty graphs. So we were impressed with like the UI, even though this is entered for HackOR. And congratulations to the project team, Sabrina, Hillary, Alan, and Andy.
Now we will be announcing all of the finalists of HackOR. And be careful that for a lot of these, we do have many ties that the judges were struggling with. But in the end, we did end up deciding the list of the top 12 teams of the entire HackOR hackathon, and as well as the HackOR winner. So all of these finalists will be awarded 1-year subscription of Wolfram 1 Premium Personal Edition, plus 1-year subscription of Wolfram Alpha Pro. The finalists are going from top to bottom. First place to be announced, that's our first place winner. And second place is What Jean Grey Rap. Third place is Gibberish. Fourth place is Calorie Counter. Fifth place is Crypto Trader. Sixth place is Foodify. Seventh place is Sundial. Eighth place is Fly Fly No Pew Pew. Ninth place is Easy Kana. 10th place is Organized Schooling. 11th place is Flower, and 12th place is the Elon Discord bot. And congratulations to all of these teams. And now we will be announcing, drumroll please, the first place. So who won HackOR? We had a lot of difficulty deciding this, but we have a lot of difficulty deciding the finalists. But surprisingly, the first place wasn't one of our ties. So the first place winner for the entire HackOR 2021 is Laughingstock. And Laughingstock is an application and game built entirely from scratch, not using any game engine at all, to create a game that's fly your way into a nightmare realm of carnivals and unfair choose your adventure games. And something, in addition to the fact that this game was created from scratch, which we found really, really impressive, like not from the game engine scratch, but from nothing scratch. And we also really enjoyed the planning for this game and the fact that you guys put in a lot of effort in this, which could be shown by poking into your Git commit history. But all of the judges reviewed this project and thought that it was very high quality and want to encourage your effort and passion for this project. So thank you for Liam Erickson, Sam Platt, Peter Jacobson, Ronan Ganu for creating this. So yeah, thank you for the winner for HackOR. And that is all of the winners for the HackOR hackathon. But we want to let you know that, no worries about if you didn't win, because all participants will end up getting swag and a HackOR certificate, whether it is a certificate of participation or a certificate to indicate your project completion by submitting a project. So we'll be contacting all participants. We'll be contacting the winner shortly. But if you would like swag, here's how you can get HackOR swag to remember our first year of the HackOR hackathon. So in order to get swag, please fill out our feedback form so we can know both what you think of HackOR this year went and your shipping address where we can send both the physical and the digital swag. So the URL for that is tinyurl.com/HackOR swag and feedback. Yeah, so in the chat, Brandon asked, what is a swag? So does anyone want to answer this? Luke just answered this. All right, swag is stuff we get for free. So yeah, if you want to have free HackOR merch and gear, please fill out our feedback form so we know where to send them. Although this is not an in-person hackathon, we want you to all celebrate our first year. This is our organizers' first year too. So hopefully we can celebrate together if you all will fill out this feedback form. If you're watching this live, remember that the URL is tinyurl.com/HackOR swag and feedback. And we hope that this year has been very fun for you. And yeah, thank you all for joining. So thank you all for coming to this hackathon. And us organizers, we also had a lot of fun learning alongside with you. And this will end up turning into an annual event. So stay tuned for our plans for HackOR 2022. And yeah, thank you all for showing up this year. Have a good night, and yeah, keep in touch.